happened last session, Misfits?
It was a month ago,
It was 3 weeks
so
ago.
it felt like a month ago. So from what I remember, we got done with the fight against the Bone Jaws. There was Locker in zombie form.
Mm-hmm.
Subdued him and tried to res him, but Votos could not find his soul. Elmark went off on his own and left clues for us, which we did not find.
Correct.
It's a waste of fingers. I wasted so many fingers.
I found the first one when I was tracking you. I just lost you after that.
There were like 30 more to find.
I mean, it's true. It's true. Someone gave him a bag of fingers, I think.
Yeah, it was one of the cultists. Like, just walked up to me and gave me a bag of fingers.
Yeah.
That's nice. Very considerate of them.
I have a few more in case of emergencies.
We did not follow the bag of fingers. Instead, we killed the cultists and continued on our way to help Votos. He was fighting some giant ooze monster, I forget. But he was fighting
that. Was Tulnark, but yes.
Yes, Tulnark was the one we saved, not Votos. That's right. But we saved Tulnark, and he told us to go back to the ship as there was help needed, and we continued on, and in the distance we can see Tulnark. We can see Took fighting in the distance, as well as Agnes on the ship. And that...
Or
Votos
someone else?
Bandaging people up.
Yes, Votos is, and I'll cover that in a second. Great. So then we will just pick up where we left off. We rejoin the party in the streets of the Red Scary, the pirate island. You just emerged from the Scallywag's Haven and see that the docks have and several districts have been set ablaze by the various cultists around. These Blood Moon cultists, or you've heard Children of the Blood Moon. They chant discordant harmonies, and they wear black robes with red porcelain-like masks. As you cut them down one by one, their faces revealed that they are horribly mutated humanoids. In the clearing outside of the Scallywag's Haven, you ran into the quartermaster of the Sea Devils, Tulnark Loldrar, who said, "Votos has... You must come quickly, for glory of battle!" As he then charged gracefully down the docks. Before you all give chase, you look over from companion to companion, and you see that some of you are not looking great. Tusha, very, very heavily burned. The exhaustion of multiple fireballs taking its toll. So before you charge on after Tulnark, is there anything you'd like to do? And I'd like to mention you don't have a lot of time.
Short rest.
This is a bad idea. Root's going to look out at everybody and see, Shield Brothers, which of you needs help?
I mean, I could take it.
Potion. I don't know which one. I have a minor one, because that seems what you need.
I have a couple extra if you need them.
Do you remember healing potions do maximum now?
Sweet. What's the max on yours?
Potion of healing.
Depends what it gives you. I think it's
2d4 plus 2, which is 10 total.
Sweet, I'm good.
All right.
Ish.
That's all that.
I will drink my potion of fire resistance.
Ooh, very smart.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm here.
Hey, welcome, Dylan. We already did the recap. Oh, Jesse, give yourself 50 gold. Again.
Thank you. 50
Root
shiny
doesn't need
pieces.
gold, but sure.
I will also be
all
drinking.
right. So, is there anything else you'd like to do before you chase after Tulnark towards the Tyrant of the Seas?
I am going to pull out 2 of my Pass Without Trace potions, and I'm going to give one to Bad, and I'm going to drink the other one. So I'm going to drink Fire Resistance and Pass Without Trace.
Okay. Great. Glad we don't play with potion mixing rules because that makes things fun and
I've
complicated.
been doing it since
Oh.
forever.
Truly. So Bad, go ahead and mark down you have a potion of Pass Without Trace. If you
Uh,
imbibe it, it's just like you have the spell on you.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drink that.
Well, probably don't need to because you're all can be next to Elmark.
Yeah, so if you're
So
close
it would
to
just be
someone that has
redundant.
it, yeah. It's like
Oh,
if you're
got
within
it.
10 feet of me, you
Yeah.
have that ability.
As Elmark finishes downing his potion, you actually notice that the plants around kind of move with life and bathe you all in like shadows, plant shadows. I don't know. Excellent.
Steven, okay, two quick questions.
Hmm.
One, do I see anything related to what I sent you a message about earlier this week?
Not at the moment. You
Okay.
can certainly not at the moment. Things are on fire. You'll probably need to take more time to actually investigate looking for that.
Okay, excellent. Can I summon my Quaddle?
Yeah, absolutely. As you go ahead and describe how you summon your Quaddle, as I put it on the field.
Yeah, so the Quaddle comes from a tattoo along my spine. So my spine just would glow if you could see it, but just kind of pops up. A Quaddle is a flying snake that's relatively large. And
Medium size,
this,
but yes,
well, yeah.
that's
And
relative.
this Quaddle is patterned like a boa constrictor.
Very nice. As coming out from Bad's back is this a serpent-like bird thing that you guys have seen a few
Sure.
times.
Like he pooped.
Dylan, just to catch you up, you guys pretty much have like one round to do things before you need to run off to follow Toolnark. Or, I mean, you could fuck off and the whole place can burn down. Up to you.
Great.
You know, we could have
Can
done
you-
that
can
if
you
I
all
had
hear
my
me?
boat still.
Yeah, we can hear you, Marshall. Also, who has Marshall's character sheet?
I have it. I have already test rolled a few things and it works.
Excellent.
For me just fine.
Very nice.
I see. That's perfect. All right. Well, if no one else has something they would like to do,
One more thing.
yes. yes.
So Root's gonna turn back around and go, I will see you there. Back to me, Shield Brothers, to me! And he's gonna wild shape into a panther.
Nice.
Ooh.
As you wild shape into a panther. Does your panther look like anything specific?
It kind of looks like an Urukai from Lord of the Rings, where it's black skin, but it's got like a white, almost like the insignia of the Shield Brother across its forehead.
Hey, that's cool. Love that. Awesome. All right. And I think one more person had something they wanted to do.
Yes, Steven, I'm going to go ahead and cast Glimmergaunt's Arcane Arsenal, and I'm going to choose cold damage.
What level are you
and
casting
I will give
at?
it to second level. So I was
Great.
going to say I will give it to. Does anybody else want extra cold damage?
I would say yes, but I'm going to be immediately going to save my plants. The ones that I don't
Well, I
have
figure
on
you
me.
might be able to use it to like shoot some of the fire. Do you want it?
No, I'm good. I have a decanter of endless water that I'll be using to.
Okay.
Would that even work for Marshall?
I mean,
It wouldn't work for your spells, only on weapons.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Then I will just go ahead and give it to Boulder, I think.
I was about to
Okay.
say, put it on Boulder's fists. Let
All right,
Boulder.
as
Boulder,
you
punch some fire.
as you enchant and kind of attack away at Boulder's new, large, almost robotic-like gauntlets, Boulder, your hands immediately get very cold, but it doesn't hurt as there's a noticeable frost coming off of them. And I assume, Christoph, you put it on your gun.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent. Anything else, party? Fabulous. So, we got there. Rapidly, you all move in chase of Tulnark, seeing the black smoke billowing from the direction of your cruise ship, the Tyrant of the Seas. You round the corner and now see what you had feared. Your ship is ablaze.
Okay, I'm
The sails and mast burn with a vibrant red fire, and in the center of the ship is a massive burning hydra. The biggest hydra you all have ever seen. It has open and rotting wounds, and by all accounts, shouldn't be able to move with the damage it's taken. But something dark gives it unlife as it breathes out gouts of red, screaming fire. It's surrounded by your fellow crew as they are stabbing at it with cutlasses to little effect. You spy Took, your goblin spell slinger companion and navigator, who is locked in a magic duel with 3 of these cultists as he dodges fire bolts, shoot lightning bolts towards them. You also see Agnes, the master gunner, and an aged human is on the docks next to the ship. She's looping and flipping through these 3 massive blood moon worms. They seem eager to take a bite out of her. And finally, Votos is on the docks as well, performing triage on several wounded crew members. The neutral docks and all the surrounding holds appear to be gripped in chaos. As you enter the ongoing fray, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yay!
And make sure to select your tokens because that'll put you guys right in, or you're already on the turn order, so you can just type in what you get.
I did not select my token.
That's all right.
My fault. I cannot select marshals either.
That is true. Let me change that for today's session.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh, it rolled an advantage. We fixed it.
This is going to be all players. Save settings. Great. And let me go to...
Just burn 2 natural 20s.
Add advantage.
Very nice. Get them out of the way.
No.
That's fair.
A protagonist with
It's very nice.
I rolled a 22 for Elmark and an 8 for Marshall. And I cannot
Wonderful.
select.
22 for Elmark, 8 for Marshall, and Marshall is
The red one. Isn't he the red one?
Where do we type the initiative on?
Oh God, you guys are all on the wrong sheet. Let me switch you over. There, that's better.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
worse.
Oh, I see.
That's not better.
It is worse for you all. Bad,
Look at
what's
this.
your initiative?
Look at this nice family photo.
Brentley?
Sorry, I lost the window for a second. 10 is my initiative.
10. Nice. Boulder. All right, moving on. Let's see. Meek, what's your initiative?
I'm already on there. It's 12, I think.
Oh, you're already on there. Okay, I'll delete the duplicate Meek. Chusha's not here. Just need Boulder's initiative.
21.
21? I'll go with 21. I'm not on that screen. Okay, great. Save.
Wait,
Okay.
now I don't see me anymore. It was there before.
Yeah, you're there, Meek.
Okay.
All right, top of the round. Elmark, you're up as you see and hear just the sounds of battle from all over, but mostly here. It's very smoky, just from all of the fire. So it's not obscured in any way, but you feel with each breath in your lungs that smoke kind of burns down deep.
Okay. I am going to take my my mask and I'm gonna soak it in water and wrap it around my face.
Okay, I'll let
and-
you do that.
Okay. And then are there any like portcullises or windows on the side of the ship that do not have like extreme amounts of smoke pouring out from them? Specifically, where, first off, I guess this is the right question. Where is the doorway that leads below to where our rooms would have been?
Typically, that is either this door at sort of the that's the front. I'm just gonna say front. I don't like nautical terms. At the front of the ship or in the center of the ship. There's also one here, but it seems to have a hydra on top of it.
Yep. Okay,
There
so
are, you do know that technically these cannons are on the second level, not the deck level. So there are slats that are currently closed where the cannons can poke out. But you do see, for the most part, smoke is billowing out from those as well.
does not look good for my plants.
Bow and stern.
Yeah.
Mast.
Words. What is this right here?
That is a cultist.
Love that.
As you see, there's one lone cultist who is not currently engaged with anyone, who is just setting fire here.
Setting fire. Okay. I am going to move. I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay.
And I'm going to move here, which is 50 of my 60 feet.
Great.
And then I'm going to try to see if I can get a little bit of a flippy leap and land on top of the cannon and kind of grab onto the window that the cannon is.
Amazing. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Okay, fingers crossed. Oh, good. I rolled a 2, which makes it 9.
So the DC was 10. So Elmark,
no.
you leap, and you just, the docks are very slippery, and your feet go out from under you, and you just fall back on your butt, and you are prone.
Great. Well, I'll be here. Because that's my movement and my action. Can I bonus action hide whilst prone?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Great.
Are you trying to disguise yourself as the water?
No, I'm just trying to play dead. I'm just trying to play dead. Oh, I have the Cloak of Elvenkind on, so I get advantage and plus 10. So
10.
34.
34. Yeah, you managed to fake your own death. It's quite dramatic as you just flip and then land and then no one seems to be paying attention to you. All right, that is Elmark. Next up, we've got Boulder.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great. I'm gonna use my movement to run up to about here, and then I want to
Nice.
leap across and attack that cultist when I land.
Nice. Go ahead and make an acrobatics or athletics check for me, Boulder.
All right, I'll do athletics. D20 8, 15.
15. Easily enough, you just leap over. Sort of at the same time, you see Elmark falls down as you land on the side of the ship. The flames are warm here. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look at this cultist that's setting fire and go, bad! And I'm gonna hit him with a fist.
Roll to hit.
That will say what?
There
There it is. 20 plus 9.
Yes, that hits.
21.
That hits.
Okay. D10 plus 6 is...
And then don't forget your D6 of cold.
Yep, extra D6 of cold. I was just gonna say that.
It's 14 from the first punch.
Nice.
And 2 cold additional.
Nice. All right. He's still up.
Second attack. Oh. 28.
To hit? Yes.
Yeah. It was a 19, not a 20.
Oh, that's why you're sad about that. Okay.
Yeah. D10 plus 6. 6 is 11, plus a D6 cold. 4. So it took 11 and then 4 cold.
Oof. All right. Boulder, as you leap over, you see this cultist is just continuing to chant. As you clock him once in the back of the head and icicles kind of form in the blood, he looks over to you and you just backhand him and he actually goes flying into the fires. And he's kind of partially frozen, and then with the heat, he just shatters.
Excellent.
Whoa.
I'm
Bonus
never going to get a robe.
All right, anything else, Boulder?
Bonus action flex.
Yes, yes. You see one of the Hydra heads just has been watching you and is somewhat impressed. All right, next up we've got Root. Oh, I have 2 Roots. Well, just need 1.
Mr.
Root.
Root?
What you up to?
Cool. So, question. What's this guy doing over here?
Tolnark, he will be running more. You
okay.
guys got better initiative than him.
Okay, I didn't realize that was Tolnark. I thought that was
Somehow
very
you all are catching up to the running Goliath.
I thought it was a beefy cultist. That's why I asked.
A beefy boy. Nope.
So I
Very
am
good.
in Panther mode.
Oh, that's right. Just use your token. It's a medium
Yeah.
creature.
So he has 50 feet of movement. So I'm gonna
Nice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And as an action, we're gonna come out of wild shape form.
Okay.
So like Animorph style.
Yeah. Very nice.
Come up like that, and we still have a bonus action left. We are going to Spirit Totem. It's within 60 feet of me.
Mhm.
We're going to Spirit Totem the unicorn right here.
All right. Let's
outside
grab
of this.
Root, Unicorn, Spirit, Shibushki. All right. Can everyone see the aura?
Yes.
Great. That is as a pearlescent unicorn appears on there.
I'm
right.
just going to turn over to Elmark and go, Pipeman, I know you're not dead. Come, fight with Shield Brother.
Plantman does not move.
Amazing. All right. Next up is Kristoff.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move up to. Sorry, I'm on a trackpad. Can I move myself? Yes, I can. Sorry, I was on the wrong thingy. I'm gonna move myself up to like here,
Okay.
and then that should put me. Just gotta measure within range with my rifle to shoot those guys that are attacking Took.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot the middle one.
All right. Roll to hit.
Right, let's switch tabs here. That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That hits. Jeffrey, you're on deck.
Oh God. That's 12 damage plus. I just have to
Nice.
add my cold. 1 second.
I really
And
hate that.
I'm also gonna smite.
Yeah.
So 12. I rolled a 1
No.
there, so it's 13 plus. Well, it's just gun smite.
Oh, I gotcha.
Gun smite.
Gun smite.
Arcane shot.
Arcane shot. Yes. Let me see my arcane shot thing. Let's see. I'm gonna do a 2nd level spell, so I will
Okay.
do that's 3d8s.
Sounds good.
So it's 13 plus. That's gonna be 13 plus 18 damage, which is 31.
He's dead. As Kristoff,
Great. I just want to shoot his head off his body.
you do and as the bullet goes through his from the cold damage, it actually kind of freezes. Then there's just a burst of arcane energy as his head pops. All right, that one's dead.
Sniper elite headshot.
So that was my
Lomo.
You hear Took kind of turns to you and says, "Yeah, well done."
I'm gonna blow the barrel of my gun and go, "Gotcha, boss." And I'm gonna look at the rest of the party and say, "Someone should help Agnes."
All right. Anything else?
That was my move, my action. I don't have a good bonus action right now, so that's it.
All right. It is the Blood Moon Zombie Pyrohydra's turn. So it is going to. All right, Jeffy, I'm gonna lay down some areas of fire breath. So I got 5 of these.
Steven's got me on mute because of the echo.
1, 2.
I don't like that.
4.
My God.
And we're going to double up there.
Whoa.
All right, so I need Boulder, Elmark, Kristoff, and Root to make dexterity saving throws. Dad, go ahead and roll 1 instance of fire breath damage. We'll use that for
If I was in the air, would that affect that at all?
Probably
no, because he's aiming at me, right?
So he is aiming at you, not Elmark. So you can choose if you're in the air or not.
I'm in the air.
Okay, then Elmark, you're in the clear.
Reaction.
Well, dead Elmark rolled a 20, so.
Well, you don't gotta roll.
You get real skinny, low on the ground as fire kind of gouts above you.
You said a dex save, right, Steven?
Yeah.
I have a reaction when you're ready,
All
Steven.
right,
What's
your reaction?
Absorb shield. Absorbing for fire damage.
Yeah,
Giving
yeah,
you
yeah, great. Absorb elements. All right, so you'll take
Yes.
You'll be resistant.
Mine is a 22.
22. All right, the DC is 15, as Jeffrey so kindly put in the chat. So Boulder, what'd you get?
Do I roll 1 save or 2?
Just 1.
Okay, 18.
18. You succeed, so you will take just 10 points of fire damage because you got 2 beams at you.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Same for me?
Yes, Kristoff. Yes, same for you. And then Root, what'd you get?
I got an 18 for that save.
All right, you succeed. So you'll take 2 points of fire damage as the flaming kind of oozy Hydra heads just turn around, seeing all of you come in. You just hear as all 5 heads just kind of blow out flames. And that is going to be the Hydra's turn. Well done, Jeffrey. Next up, we have got the cultists. So this one is going to conjure to himself, and he actually begins to just spread additional fire on the deck of the ship. This one is going to cast a firebolt at Took and misses. Okay, great. So this one's going to move some fire. Next up, we've got Meek.
All right, so all that I'm going to do is shoot at this cultist down here on the right, the very far one.
All right, roll to hit. I'm assuming your bow.
Yeah. So,
Sounds good. So we'll go with the first one.
well, both attacks are going to go to him.
Oh, great. So that is 8 for the first and 17. He's dead. As
Yay.
you notch 2 arrows and just let them loose at the same time. As he's turned around to you, setting fires behind him. Just 2 in the back of the head, and he just collapses down on the ground.
And then I'm just going to move to the side right here and end my turn.
Excellent. Oddly enough, his robes seem okay.
Could one of those arrows have went through the rope?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Pierce, I'll do it one better. You pierce through his neck, cutting his jugular, and then just blood drenches his robe.
All right, fantastic.
Just
Quentin
ruining them
Tarantino
completely.
style.
Yeah. All right. Next up are the Blood Moon Abominations, as all 3 are going to attempt to bite Agnes. Now, luckily she used her defensive stance. All right, that is 1 successful hit as they all, almost like those Lekkies from, what are they called from?
Leku?
No, Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
Regardless, they, these almost leech-like massive oozes just kind of bite towards her, and she leaps up into the air, but one of them catches her on the side, taking a chunk out of her. She's not looking too great. All right, then we've got Bad.
Don't miss.
Okay, we're gonna start I'm gonna have my Quaddle cast. Oh wait, quick question.
Mhm.
It works in Final Fantasy, but I can't remember if it works in D&D. Healing spells on undead things.
You'll heal them. In 5e, there is no healing spell to hurt undead.
Gotcha. Okay. So back to the original plan. Quaddle is gonna cast Bless,
Oh, great.
and that's going to target myself, Boulder, and is there anybody else who wants Bless within 30 feet?
Am I within 30 feet of you?
I can't see where you are. I had to zoom out.
I'm at the
super far.
very back.
Where'd Marshall's token? Or
I'm within 30 feet of you.
Yeah. Okay. So Meek, myself, and Boulder.
Ah.
So,
Sounds like
So-
a Jim Carrey movie.
so just to remind everyone, that's a D4 whenever we make an attack or saving throw for the next minute.
All right. So those of you, the Quaddle cast Bless on you all. So anything else you want to do, Ben?
Yes, I'm going to have the Quaddle. It can fly 90 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have it fly just right here next to Took.
Okay.
And hopefully try and take out that other cultist. I cannot move my Quaddle.
Oh, man, damn it. Let me switch back to
Always
token
gotta be difficult.
I know.
It is set to you. I'll set it to all players. Okay, give it a go.
Oh. I was looking at the wrong thing. I apologize, Steven.
Oh, okay,
I'm zoomed
great.
out to like 30%. I can't. Sorry.
It's a decent sized map.
Okay, and Bad is just going to go ahead and run 30 feet. And that will do it.
Do you want to use your action to dash or anything?
No, I don't want to get that
Great.
close yet.
You can stay there. Next up, it is the crew's turn. So these 5 guys have their cutlasses, and they're going to try and cut in. And 3 managed to hit, which is nice. So they kind of cut into the side of this Hydra, and you see the rotting flesh kind of opens up, and more ooze just pours out. Let's see here. Agnes is going to make 3 attacks. Okay. As she, still in the air, kicks all 3 of these blood moon abominations. And then, because she has the mobile feat, she gets to run away for free. All right. And she is going to effortlessly go over here. And she is going to take a defensive stance in front of Votos. Votos is going to use his action to stabilize one of these guys, and then Took is going to cast Lightning Bolt. And as he does, the 1 remaining cultist at the top of the ship is just fried almost instantly. Just left is his boots. All right, now we've got Marshall. What do you feel like doing, Marshall?
Okay, so wow, I've not been muted this whole time.
Oh, didn't notice,
Where is
so it's
where
working.
is Agnes at in relation to where we are?
She is pretty much at the opposite end of the docks from you currently.
Distance-wise.
Far. Let me. Well, he
Oh,
can't.
oh.
So unfortunately, he can't see that. I don't think.
Well,
Oh, you can use your
Marshall?
phone right now.
yeah, I'm using my phone right now because I
Oh,
start
right, you're not
working at
driving.
45.
Great, great. So 125 feet from you.
Yeah, I think that's about the limit to my range, if I remember right.
It depends on what you're using.
Your firebolt is 120 feet.
Well, you can move 5 feet. And
Yeah, I was
then,
gonna say I should be able to move forward.
Also,
Yeah.
Marshall, she moved away from those worms, if that's what you're worried
Oh,
about.
did she? Okay, never mind.
That
Yeah.
also means you could
So
attack
she's
them with impunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I? Where'd that screen share?
The worms are clustered up if you're
Ah.
feeling like a.
Yeah, how far up do you want to move? You have 30 feet of movement, and I can move you.
Move me as close to him as I can without getting attacked by anybody else beside me.
oh, I forgot Toolnark. Oh, damn it.
Hold on, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Screen shares back up if that helps, Jacob.
All right, so that's 30 feet, Marshall.
How far are they now?
60 feet.
Cool. Cast. Let's do Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Not Scorching Ray. I lied. Living Flame.
Ooh, nice. So Stein, go ahead and cast Living Flame, please.
I will. What level would you like to cast it at?
Ooh.
Second?
Third.
Do it third? Ooh, Marshall.
It's a crit!
Yes, Marshall, your living flame has critical.
All right, so I'm assuming you're going to attack the closest one with Living Flame?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that is
That's
27 points of fire damage. Nice.
Oh.
As your small flaming dragon shoots out and expands, growing, almost like fiend fire from Harry Potter, as it wraps around and just begins to bite into and burn, and you see ooze is just sizzling off. That one is bloodied.
Okay, and do I have any sorcery points left? I don't know how to find that. Features and traits. Yeah, burn 2 sorcery points. Use control fire and put out the closest.
What's the range
Fire
on
on the
control
ship.
fire?
60 feet.
Let's see. Oh yeah, you could try and get this big conflagration at the top. So go ahead
do
and
that.
just make an Arcana check for me. You can use your Charisma modifier. So I don't know, just make a spell attack.
A spell attack?
Yeah, it's the
D20
same
plus
numbers.
7.
D20 plus 7. Hold on. 21.
Ooh, very nice. As Marshall, you rapidly burn your sorcery points and kind of wave your arm as the fire that has just been set up there begins to die down a little bit. That is great because the ship will take less damage next turn. All right, anything else, Marshall? Cool, sounds great. Next up, it is initiative count 0. The ship takes damage as you hear the wood crackle, and the ship kind of, as the fire just continues to lick up. And at this point, the all of the sails catch on fire as the ship is going to take some damage. All right, let's mark that. All right, next top of the round. Firstly, did everyone get to go? Sounds great. Elmark, you are laying on the ground.
Right. I'm going to use half my movement to unprone myself.
Wonderful.
Back from the dead, mysteriously. And then I'm going to dust my pants off a little bit, or dust off my leather armor and be like, let's try this again. And I'm going to try to leap once more.
Acrobatics or athletics check?
God, acrobatics. I mean, I'm incredibly athletic, but acrobatics. 13.
That is good enough as you manage to leap and kind of wrap both your legs and arms around the cannon just to be safe this time. So you are now on the cannon.
It's spidering the cannon. I'm going to use my action to dash so that I can actually get inside of the cannon port so that I can get in the ship.
Okay, we're just gonna throw you out over there right now.
Sure, sure.
Okay, so let me grab my notes.
Actually, I can dash with my bonus action because of cunning, right?
You can, yeah.
I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to save my actual action.
Excellent. So as you go in, it smells horrible. Just that burning, old wood smell. And the smoke here is very, very thick. So inside the ship, you actually don't have visibility. So it is just smoke. Like you can see maybe 3 feet in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to crouch down as low as I can to
Okay.
bring my head
Yeah.
below as
You
far
bring
down
your
from the
head
smoke.
below, and you can kind of see around. Go ahead and make a perception, investigation, or survival check to try and kind of maneuver your way through the innards of the flaming ship.
22 for investigation.
Very nice. You managed to
Can
find
I
your
add?
bearings.
Can I add my genius thing to that, even though I don't make him see it? Like I don't see
No,
him make
you
the
have
check.
to see him.
Okay, I
I
was
think.
curious if I could be just like a smart voice in the back of his head. That's fine.
I do not
I'll
need
look
any
at
more
it
of
later,
those.
but no, because he succeeded. So you find your bearings, and you where are you trying to go?
I wanna get to the rooms where all of our things that we would have left behind were stored, and I'm gonna
Great.
have my decanter of endless water out in my hand in case there is immediate flame.
Yeah. So you would know that your ship is on this level, which is the second level of the ship, but it's all the way at the front of the ship. So you begin to traverse your way, and you find yourselves at a crossroads. To your immediate right, you see the kitchen is there, and you just feel waves of heat, almost like the roof of the kitchen is on fire. Uh, just make a perception check for me.
Perception. I'm less good at that. Here we go.
Galley. Thank you,
15.
Jeffrey.
15.
The galley.
The-
Elmar, you hear a whimpering coming from the galley. You hear, but you know, if you continue straight, you will. But at the end of your round, you'll get right to the room.
I can't leave. I can't leave the dog. I cannot leave. That's got to be Snow. I'm gonna dart towards the galley.
Okay, you dart into the galley, and the heat is almost overwhelming. But you are resistant to fire, so it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt anyway. It feels somewhat okay. You can tell it's hot. You can tell it's on fire, but you see that in sort of the back of the kitchen, a large wooden beam from the roof has fallen down, and you can almost make out just movement under the big heavy beam, and that is going to end your turn.
Okay.
All right, next up we have got Boulder.
Okay.
Hey,
Hello. I'm gonna move
hello.
30 feet. It's not there. And then using 2 superiority dice, one for each of the 2 attacks I'm gonna make, I'm gonna do 2 lunging attacks so that I can increase
Oh, nice.
the reach by 5 feet, so that it'll be within attack range for both.
All right, roll a hit.
Say 18 for the first.
Jeffrey, does an 18 hit? Armor class. 1 second. Technical difficulties.
No worries.
So Jeffrey, it's under. You know where it says huge right below that. Okay. So it hits.
All right. We'll take D10 plus 6, which is 12, plus a D6 of cold, which is 2, plus an additional D,
Nice.
plus an additional D for superiority, if it'll fucking work when I press the damn button. Your turn. 5 additional.
Nice.
All right.
So one of the heads kind of leans towards you, arcing over the other pirates with you. And as it comes close, you just sock it in the nose, and it rears back and comes back in again. You can make you. What else do you want?
Second attack.
Second attack.
Plus 24.
You get 5 attacks, Jeffrey. You'll be fine.
That's 14 damage. Plus,
Well, is that sorry? What was the second attack to hit?
24.
That yeah.
14 damage plus an additional 3 cold plus
Nice.
plus a D8, 3 more. So 17
Okay.
total, 3 cold.
Very nice. As the mouth just comes in once more to inspect you, you just suck it with the left once more, and then just left on its face, it's partly frostbitten from the cold damage as well. Very nice. Anything else, Boulder?
I could try to grapple it, but I think I'm just gonna flex.
All right, you flex. Very good. Next up is Root.
So putting out exactly what you said about snow, not paying attention at all. Hey Boulder, how are you looking, bud? Are you feeling okay?
Well, like,
I mean, he's got more HP than you, but he's like at half. Sorry,
yeah,
Boulder.
no, that's fine. I'm like half plus, if I had to say. It's not great, but I'll probably
Okay.
survive.
Okay. Here's a question, Steven.
Yeah.
The damage done by shields is a D4 plus my strength modifier, or a D6?
D6, let's say.
Okay, I'm fine with this. Just curious.
You're Captain America at this point. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm also fine with this, except I speak to plants.
What are you doing?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a 10-foot step. No, we're not yet. So first we're gonna do bonus action. We're gonna healing word, roll 3 onto Boulder.
Okay.
As a bonus action. So 11 healing coming your way, Dan.
All right, Boulder, you heal up 11.
The unicorn spirit activates, so everything within.
Is that if it procs in the area, or just whenever you cast a spell?
Whenever I cast a healing or a spell
Great.
that heals?
Amazing.
It is.
So how much healing?
3 to whoever is inside, all allies that I designate.
Yeah. So that'll be Took, and then 2 unconscious no-name pirates, and Agnes as well.
And the 2 pirates at the top of that against the Hydra as well.
They haven't taken any damage yet, but
fair enough. All right, cool. So that's a bonus action. As an action, what we're gonna do is using the absorb shield. We're gonna Captain America toss it and roll to attack on this wormy guy right here. Using the absorb element. No, on the
returning blade.
No. Yes, returning blade. We're gonna cantrip returning blade.
Cantrip. Got it. Great.
Shield.
Roll your first attack.
All right. Shit, I don't think it's gonna hit because it's a natural 6, so I don't think it'll hit.
What is their armor class? It's not. Ha! This is probably gonna hit.
Oh, it's a 12 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. So d6 plus 4. Then we're gonna, because it's a high level. Fuck. It's 5 damage coming its way,
Nice.
and then it's gonna move over to this one on its right.
Okay.
The returning
Roll a
blade.
second attack.
That's a 10 to hit.
10 hits.
We're gonna use the absorb shield react or the add to melee damage because of absorb elements last turn.
Oh, yes, but it's not a melee attack.
Oh, so it doesn't work. Oh, damn it. The flavor was there. I wanted
The
it.
flavor was there, but as you throw the shield, the fire kind of is put out.
All right. Damage to him is 6.
Okay. Boulder a little bit, and you it bounces off of these large, slow targets. Bump, bump, and then comes back to you. You catch it. Anything else?
We'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I have 40 movement speed now. I have 40 movement speed now. 35, 40. Done.
Excellent. Christoph, it's your turn.
Excellent. I would like to move 30 feet this way, which I believe puts me right here-ish. And I would like to shoot at the like, Steven, you can tell me if I'm wrong about this, but if I use
Usually.
Hail of Thorns on this worm here, can I
Yeah.
hit the Hydra and all
It's
the
within
worms?
10 feet, right?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay, then I would like to do that, please.
Great. So go ahead and roll to
And
hit. And then they need to make saves,
so to
right?
hit. Yes, they make a. Let me jump back to spells. They make. Oop, that's insane. Hold on. The Zoom thing is in the way. Oh, there we go. A Dex 17.
They're not good at dex. All right, the one Blood Moon Abomination gets a 0, a 6, a 15. And then Jeffrey, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for the Hydra. So that's, you see where it has the attributes? That little red guy on top of that? 17! Yeah, Jeffrey!
Ah, shit. God damn it, Jeffrey.
Yay! I mean, boo.
So go ahead and roll all your damage.
Okay, so the first one takes a bullet that does 23 damage plus
Oof.
whatever the cold. That one's probably dead, right?
I don't know, roll the cold.
That was the one. Okay. I thought it was the one Marshall hit, but I wasn't sure.
It was.
The cold damage is, well, I rolled a 1, so it's 24 damage.
It is not dead yet.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, all of them will, well, except for the Hydra, will take, and I'm upcasting this, so they will take 20 damage
Very nice.
from the hail of
so
thorns.
the original one as well?
Do they also take the? Yes, yeah, they all take it.
Cool. Okay, well that first one is dead
Do the hail of thorns? Does the hail of thorns rather benefit from my cold damage or
no? It does not.
Okay,
As
good to
you
know.
go ahead and describe it because you give great flavor to your shit.
Great. I'm going to just take a little a bullet out from my little pouch, and it's just going to have a really pointy ball on the top. I'm going to throw it up. I'm going to close the rifle, and it's just going to disappear out of thin air. I'm going to take the shot. It's going to go right through the first worm, and as it goes through, it's going to set off, and a bunch of I know they don't take the cold damage, but a bunch of icy needles are going to hit all the
I
worms.
love it. Like a frozen sea urchin, it just explodes out from
Yes,
the one
exactly.
and just shatters the ground. as you see these icy needles, about a foot thick each somehow, are embedded into the ground and the worms. Anything else, Christoph?
That was move, action, and I don't think I have a good bonus action. Nope, I've got nothing else.
All right, next up is the Hydra. Jeffrey, I need you to roll a d6, please.
Oh god.
Like a D6, like a D6.
No, just one.
Shut up, Josh.
The breath weapon recharge. He gets his breath weapon back,
God
which
damn
is
it, Jeffrey.
just great.
Ooh.
So it is going to use that then.
Oh, excellent. Against the worms. Interesting strategy.
You be quiet, mister.
Uh,
2, 3, 4. Boulder, you're gonna get 3 of them this time because you punched it in the face real good. So Boulder, I need you to make a dexterity save. Roll damage, Jeffrey. DC is 15 for half.
And don't forget to add your D4.
There you go. You are blessed.
Certainly.
That 3d6 fire breath. So 5. Oh no, sorry, 14. Oh god, that's 14 for each. So this pirate's dead. This pirate's dead. A boulder, that is 3 instances of 14 fire damage if you fail. If you succeed, it is 3 instances of 7.
Out of 17.
You succeed, so you take 21 points of fire damage
Okay.
as 3 of these heads just come inches from you and just unleash a torrent, these thick lines of red screaming fire. All right, well done, Jeffrey. That is the Hydra's turn. Next up, we got Meek.
For my action, I'm going to guiding bolt on the Hydra.
From the
3.
staff.
Yeah, 3 charges, so it's
Nice.
60.
Roll to hit. 16. Jeffrey, does a 16 hit? Yes, 16 is bigger than 15. That is a hit.
Math.
All right,
So it's
sweet. 18 radiant damage.
Nice. Ooh, that is actually very good because for reasons. So as you just point out your beautiful silvered staff, silverish light shoots off of it and just burns a hole into the side of the Hydra as it begins to glow, and the next attack against it has advantage.
Yay!
All right, anything else, Meek?
Bonus action flex.
And much like Boulder, you flex.
And that's it for me.
All right, Bad, you're up.
Okay. Quick question for you,
worms
Steven. Will a bonus action casting time break concentration?
Only if it's a concentration spell.
Only if the second spell cast is a concentration spell?
Correct.
Excellent. So
Oh, the
I'm gonna
worms are supposed to go on 12. Oh, that's fine. Brentley, keep going.
Yep,
They'll
you.
go in a second.
I'm gonna move Quaddle back up here, and I'm
Okay.
going to cast Sanctuary on Boulder.
Ooh, very nice. So anybody who wants to attack him has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Correct.
That's awesome.
And I'm gonna go ahead and move next to Boulder.
Okay.
And I think that'll be all of my movement. And yeah, I guess now's a good time. I am going to crack the blue pearl that I was given.
Oh my god, what does that one do? It's been so long.
Yes, this is cast summon lesser demons once. Is that gonna cause an issue with me already having a summon spell out?
Let me see, because I believe it may be. That's from Xanathar's. It's not concentration, is it? It is concentration, so you would drop your quaddle.
Okay. In that case, I will just end my turn.
All right, you pull out the blue pearl and think better of it and put it away. All right, next up, I am going to have the worms go because he killed the one that was the initiative tracker. So he's going to go over here to Root, and so's he. That is going to be...
Don't like that.
2 bite attacks against Root. 23.
Breaks.
That is 16 points of piercing damage and 3 necrotic.
Ow.
Great. And then the second bite is a 16.
Does not break.
All right. So the one just kind of globs onto your arm and chest, and you feel these rows and rows of teeth dig in as it burns with necrotic energy. The other one kind of gobs onto your shield, and you're currently surrounded. All right, that is them. It is now the crew's turn. So Tulnark is going to make 2 attacks. Both hit, so that is going to be with Smite. Nice. As a Tulnark just with his gleaming, flaming golden greatsword just swash, cutting a large chunk and actually removing the Hydra's back right leg. Agnes.
Did he get advantage on that?
No, I'll save that for one of you guys.
Okay, sounds good.
Because he hit and it's fine. Agnes is going to run over here and make 3 attacks against the one worm, and all of them hit because it has an armor class of 8. So that is there. And stunning strike. That succeeds. All right, that's fine. As Root, you see and you feel on the other side of this one worm on your shield just pop, pop, pop. 3 punches. It's great force, but that worm is still up. Let's see. Then Chook is going to turn round. And you see he once again begins to conjure lightning. He is going to make an attack. And that'll hit. So that will be great. As a lightning bolt just careens across the zombie Hydra's flesh, and you can see it almost like a star pattern emerges on the skin from just where it was burned from the lightning. I think that's all of them. These guys are up. These guys are still alive somehow. So they're going to attack. Attack. Miss. Hit. Miss. So that is another chunk there. And then Votos is going to call lightning as another bolt of lightning. Dexterity save, Jeffrey. That's a fail. So that is, a large column of lightning just comes down, shocking the zombie Hydra as you see its whole body twitches. That's pretty good.
Take that, Jeffrey.
Pretty good. All right. I believe that is the crew. These guys are going to actually move as far as they can to Votos, you stay there, to try and get to these worms. Next up is Marshall. Marshall? He might be busy. He might be checking in to work. Stein, what does Marshall do?
Marshall.
Water elemental.
Yeah, okay. Marshall has that power. Marshall
Does.
has a water elemental?
He has conjure elementals.
Great. Marshall will conjure a water elemental.
I don't have a water elemental mini. Y'all have a lot of pets. I just need to make that. Marshall texted. What did he say?
Marshall just
He said do
texted
exactly
you.
what I just came up with on all of my.
Nice. Great. All
On your own.
No.
Fuck you.
Water elemental. So Stein, do you have the water elemental stat block by chance?
I sure can.
Great.
I thought you had that idea on your own, Josh.
I did, but my computer's a little slow.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Great. Water form, freeze. multi attack.
Great,
So
you've
it makes
got it.
2 attack. Yeah, I
Where
got
can
it.
you make it? Where can you make it? What's the range?
Elemental. Spells. Summon some shit. Summon elemental spirit. Within 90 feet of the
Great.
marshal.
Where do you want it? Put it somewhere.
Shoot, let's summon that bad boy.
Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Is that it right here? Fantastic. Let's summon that bad banana right up here.
Okay.
And it's just going to start putting fire out.
All right. So you don't even need to, because it is made of water. The water elemental is actually able to just wade into this, and then kind of like a sprinkler, it kind of shakes its arms around, and that is going to actually put out this whole conflagration on the deck here. So that's very good. Anything else, Marshall?
Nope.
All right, then it is the ship's turn. It is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 6 instances of damage. That's rough. Okay.
We are trying.
-6. Okay.
How many does it have
as-
left?
I'm not telling you, but I will tell you that as the fire begins to spread actually around the Hydra, the wood is beginning to crack in as almost the whole deck is being eaten away by the flames. Ship's not looking great, guys.
Does the ship look bloodied?
It looks like it's on fire.
Fair enough.
All right, then top of the round, Elmark, you are in a burning ship and you see above you the ceiling is cracking a little bit more as the fire, you can just visibly see it.
Great. Can I see snow? Because I'm assuming, or the whatever was
At
making
this
the
point,
wind
yes, you can see that snow is there completely. His white fur is just covered in ash and soot, and you see he's actually bleeding from his back where this beam has partially crushed him.
Is he trapped underneath the beam?
It looks like he is.
Grand. Is the beam on fire?
It is on fire, partially.
Partially. Okay.
Like the top is kind of burning.
Okay. I am going to use the decanter of endless water to put the beam out.
All right. So which of the decanter's uses are you using?
The pour one. The one that creates like a gallon. You just like pop the stopper and it creates a gallon of water that just flows. So we're just going to dump a large chunk of water.
Go ahead and just make a dexterity check for me.
Sure.
See how good you can hurl a gallon of water at this flaming beam.
Can I just like put my finger over the stopper so that it sprays out? Like, you know, when you put your finger over
so
a hose?
it does have a geyser function if you wanted to use that.
Sure. Geyser function sounds better.
Make a dexterity check with advantage then.
Does it have a fire hose attachment as well?
We'll take the 16.
A 16. So you kind of shake up the decanter and you feel the pressure build as you point it towards it. You're almost knocked back a little bit just from the sheer force of the decanter, but you manage to put out the beam and several of the tables that are in this area that were starting to catch on fire. And you see there's still a whimpering and a very, very wet dog still underneath the beam.
Wet is good for keeping off of fire.
So that'll be your action.
Right. That takes an action. I can't bonus action that.
No, there's the thief subclass does get to use an object as a bonus action, but not you.
Not plant man subclass. All right,
Not
I will use. Can I use my bonus action or my movement to try to move the beam off of?
It's gonna take an action.
Balls! I wish I'd known that. I wouldn't have put it out. That's okay.
Do you want to retcon?
Yeah, can I try to move the beam? I don't have time to do both.
You don't have time to do both. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. How do you want to go about moving this beam?
Is there anything I can use as leverage? I'm not very strong. Is there like a not burnt something or
Actually, in here there are several large frying pans, some spatulas, and also a very large and very nice wooden pizza paddle.
is the pizza paddle on fire?
It is not. Oddly enough, it's kind of in the oven, which isn't on fire.
Fantastic. The inside would be fire resistant. I'm going to grab the pizza paddle and try to use it to leverage the beam
Okay.
off of Snow.
Make an athletics check for me.
Root thought it was a shield, not a pizza pan.
An athletics check?
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Can I make it with Boulder's athletics?
No.
Oh, natural 19!
That's incredible. As you, much like a mother lifting a car off a child, you jam the pizza paddle in and just push with all of your might as it's up just enough, and you see that Snow is able to claw their way out and immediately just runs out of the ship. As a Root, you see Snow is going to leap from the cannon port, because that is the safest point, and leaps out of the, where's Snow? Bad summons, Root, Snow. As Snow is able to get right about, can't see Snow. That's because it's on the GM layer. That doesn't help. Tokens! As Root, you see Snow is right about there. Boop, boop. All right, Elmark, that's your action. And I'll say probably you can move out of the burning room if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like to move back to where or back towards the other hallway, and then at least as far down it as I can, if I can.
Yeah, if you want to use your bonus action, you can get right to the precipice of your room.
Great, yes, that's exactly what I'd like to do.
All right, you are there. Snow is saved. Boulder, it's your turn. The Hydra's looking pretty rough. For an undead creature, you see it's having difficulty keeping its form. Boulder? There it is.
Pretty simple decision. Sorry. Take a 5-foot step forward.
Mhm.
At this here Hydra and give it a big old bump. First attack.
A 20?
Not natural.
Oh, but it hits, definitely.
All right. D10 plus 6 is 13. Plus
Nice.
D6 of cold, 4.
Nice.
All right. That's a 13.
Jeffrey, does a 13 hit? No. A 13 does not.
Exciting. Okay.
All right, anything else, Boulder?
Yeah. From
Boulder, you are still blessed.
Boulder, you are still blessed. Roll an additional D4.
Oh.
If you get a 2 or higher, you hit.
I got a 3.
You hit with your second attack. Nice, bad.
Nice save. All right. D10 plus 6. That's 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus D6 of cold is 2.
2?
11 from the fist and then 2 cold damage.
Nice. Sort of one of the necks, and it kind of caves in a little bit, and that head's kind of going wild. Another comes in towards you, and you almost miss, but then you feel the divine presence of the Quaddle behind you, and it guides your fist almost, and you backhand once more, sending one of these heads flying back on the body. It's looking not great.
Excellent. Bonus action. I'm going to use my second wind ability to regain a D10 plus 7
Nice.
We 15.
Very nice. All right. Anything else, Boulder?
Nope, that's everything.
Nice. Root, you're up.
Okay. So, as an action, we are going to Dragon's Breath in between these two worms to get maximum.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the save?
It is a Dex 13, I believe.
Right, because you have the amulet because it's maximized fire.
Yes.
A 3 and a 17. So the one on the right succeeds, the one on the left fails.
Isn't the one on the right stunned?
No, he succeeded.
Okay. So that's 18 fire damage.
Ooh, very nice. Great. This one, as you breathe out these emerald green flames, they almost take the shape of dragon heads as they lick around. Anything else?
Bonus action. How's Agnes looking?
She's very bloody. She's bloodied, I'll say that.
But she hasn't raged. She hasn't raged? Or is she raging?
She doesn't seem to have raged at the moment.
Okay. Bonus action, we're going to move the unicorn spirit.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to move it because he has a movement speed 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. Okay.
Nice.
And yeah, that'll be Root.
All right, that's Root. Kristoff, you're up.
Oh, okay. The unicorn moved to me. That's exactly what I was hoping to have. Am I muted? Nope,
Nope,
I'm not.
you're good.
I will. I'm inside the unicorn now, so that's good. I am gonna take a shot at the Hydra.
He said he was
Just from where I
inside
am
a
now.
unicorn.
Yeah. Oh, and roll with advantage because I forgot that it should. So one of your attacks should have been at advantage.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
It's hard to
Oh,
remember.
me?
Are you? Yes, you.
Okay.
We'll
Okay,
say
first
Meek
one's a
saved it
6,
for you.
and the second one is a natural 20.
That hits.
Okay, so that's gonna be it auto calculated the crit. That's nice, but it's only 10 damage, unfortunately, plus
Oh.
6. Okay, so that's 22 damage.
Nice. That's still a solid hit.
And you know what? I will go ahead and arcane shot that. Does that get the
All right. It
extra?
does.
Great.
So you would double your arcane shot.
Cool. That helps. Okay, so I rolled a 2, so it's 4.
Okay. I mean, it's damage.
It's like the worst crit of all time.
Yeah. As Kristoff, you in the air take your sniper and as just this bullet careens and shoots through the Hydra's chest.
Cool. I don't think I'm gonna move because I am inside the unicorn, right?
Yes.
Great. Then I will stay where I'm at.
All right. Next up, Jeffrey. It is the Hydra's turn. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me for the breath weapon. It got its breath weapon back.
Oh my gosh.
But
Jeffrey.
because it has 2 combatants near it, Jeff, please make 3 attacks against Boulder and 2 against Bad. Bite. Just roll bite 5 times.
There's a lot of 20s in that.
Holy shit.
All right.
Oh my
So 26 to hit Boulder. 22 to hit Boulder and a 14 to hit Boulder.
Can I shield other on the 22?
Sure.
Well, so also he's under sanctuary, so the first attack needs.
Great. So
Yeah,
first
sorry.
attack is a 22. Second attack is a 14. And Jeff, make wait, no, he needs to make a wisdom save. Brentley, tell me what to do.
Yeah, sorry. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw first, and that'll be
Wisdom
a DC
save.
13.
12. So he cannot attack Boulder, so he has to attack someone else.
Yeah, which is not.
Great, all of these are
great.
at bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And what's your
26 to
AC?
hit. Bad, what's your armor class?
My armor class is 15.
All right,
Oh, no.
so you'll take 15 and 8 and 14 and 11.
I can't even stop any of those.
15.
Him.
8 is 23, and then 14 and 11.
Yeah.
23, 14 is 37, 11. I am KO'd with the last hit.
Whew, as
Ooh.
Bad, you're as 3 heads and 2 heads kind of surround Boulder and Bad. The 3 heads have some kind of aversion and move away from Boulder, and all 5 heads, one misses, bite into Bad. And you guys just see they rip pieces of his flesh from him. As Bad falls unconscious, the quaddle goes down, and the bless is gone.
And so is Sanctuary,
And so is Sanctuary.
which may not have been a great idea.
No, it was
I didn't
great.
take any damage. Great job.
I mean, hey, I
Jeffrey,
saved
you
the
knocked
town.
somebody unconscious. Well done. All right. Next up is Meek.
All right,
I got you,
so
Bradley. I
I'm
got
gonna
you.
just go ahead and use one more charge to do a guiding bolt against the Hydra.
Roll a hit. 22 for 10. Nice.
And I'll end my turn.
All right. Meek ends his turn. I'm going to color him yellow. Well, that doesn't work. Great. And next up is the Blood Moon Worms, which are currently next to Root. So they're going to try and bite you again.
Don't like that.
A 27 for the first one.
Oh, that breaks.
You'll take 23 points of piercing and 8 necrotic.
Ooh.
Second
Ouch.
is a 24 to hit.
Oh, that hit too. Oh no.
11 points of piercing and 3 necrotic.
Yeah, Root's down, boys.
As these worms just climb on top of Root and just kind of bite and bite. All right. Next up is Bad. Make a death saving throw for me.
The radiant damage seemed to do more damage.
It didn't do more damage, but I'll have you know, because it probably won't matter, you stopped its regeneration.
Oh, nice.
The last 2 rounds in a row.
Hey, that's an 11.
11, that is 1 success. All right, next up is the crew. Tulnark is going to make 2 attacks. Yeah, both hit. That was easy enough. Oof, this Hydra's looking real rough. Who am I gonna have do the final blow? Let's try Chook. Okay. You know what? I lied. I'm gonna have Tusha do it. As Tusha steps out from the shadows, and she's gonna use venomed words. As the Tulnark is just cutting in, and then he pulls back for one final strike. As Tusha whispers, and poisonous snakes begin to just emerge out of Tulnark's blade as he jams it into the heart of the Hydra. And it just shatters into a million little pieces.
Yay.
Oh,
That's cinematic AF.
And then Agnes is going to do 3 attacks, and she kills this one. And Agnes, pop, just destroys that one, and she's going to move over to Root. But she needed all those attacks to kill it. So Jeffrey, sorry, you're dead. And then these guys are going to move in here. And make attacks. That is, they kill it too. Well done. As the three rush in, take their cutlasses, and just stab it like 6 times each, and then just stab and stab as it disintegrates into ooze and then vanishes.
So, you know when your girlfriend opens the pickle jar after you spent 5 minutes loosening it?
Nice. So we are out of combat. As you see, actually we're not out of combat. The fire's still there. So I lied. Marshall, you're up.
Marshall's water elemental will continue to put out fire.
All right. Marshall's water elemental is going to continue to, and it manages to douse this fire. All right. It is the ship's turn, as there are still several fires on the deck of the ship. And that big one in the center actually caves in. As you all see, the mast, Meek's mast and Locker's mast, begins to just fall into the center of the ship. Elmark, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you see the ceiling is collapsing above you.
Don't love that. I don't love it.
Jacob said he wants to control flame. By the by.
Amazing. That will, I still already said it's happening, but that will help a little bit. A 12.
My dex save was bad.
Okay.
That's not great.
Elmark, you take 25 points of half fire, half bludgeoning, as part of the ceiling just collapses on you.
Ugh. And I'm resistant to the fire part, so...
Yeah, so you'll take 6
12
fire...
and 6?
Yeah, 12 and 6.
Okay. So 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. All right, and then, so, party, the ship is looking real bad. Elmark, it's your turn. You are at your rooms.
Great. I would like to go into my rooms, our rooms, and begin collecting... let's go into the room and survey the landscape.
Okay. Where's my notes? That's the kitchen. Galley. He stepped out of the room. And yeah, you see that the fire is not actually spread yet to where you are. You do see that your plants have taken some smoke damage, but you do see in your rooms the stuff that you guys have left in there, and you would be able to collect it all if you want.
Great. I would like to collect all of it. My planter, my succulents, everyone else's. If there's anything else that anyone left behind, I will pocket any gold that they left behind.
Sure. I'm assuming they didn't leave gold behind on a pirate ship, but you know.
Well, you never know. If there's spare gold, I'll pocket it. But I'll get everyone's things and find the nearest exit, whether it's a portcullis or a door.
So you are actually going to be right over here. So to your left, there is you have to back up a little bit. And I'll need you to make another either acrobatics check to leap over the fire and rubble. Actually, yes, just an acrobatics check.
An acrobatics check. That I can do a little better. Oh my gosh. I had one good roll and it was a damn strength check.
Oof.
I'm resistant to fire.
That's good.
Did you uncanny dodge half of the damage from the dexterity save?
He can't.
Oh, can he not?
Uncanny dodge is only for attacks.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's a reaction to being attacked.
And he doesn't have evasion yet?
I do feel like this fire is personally attacking me. But
Elmark, you'll take 20 points half to 10 of fire.
I do have evasion, though.
Oh, great. Well, should have said it. Great. So you'll still take 10 points of fire damage.
Okay. I'll take the 10
Not attack,
points.
you just leap over the fire and you land into it and it burns up your legs, but you manage to
power my way through it. just pure
you managed to power. You got cake? No, I'm working.
There's cake? I want cake.
Apparently there's cake.
We'd love some cake.
Elmark, you actually will manage to get out of the ship as my second monitor wakes up again. And I will say, because you've had a bad run of luck, you are able to actually get out of the ship, and you find yourself on the docks. As part of you see, Elmark is just laden with all of your shit that you left on the ship.
I'm gonna drop everyone else's stuff except mine, and just start immediately being like, "Oh, you poor, poor plants," and start kind of pruning the smoked bits, adding a little bit of water.
Excellent.
Dear creatures. Also, did the dog get out?
Yes. You see that Snow has actually moved over to Root. So I am actually going to suspend initiative order because you managed to get out of the ship. You all survey the. Let me switch the music.
Help me. Help Bad.
Yeah, I think we're
Yep.
still unconscious.
Oh, that's right. Well, we'll go back to initiative order then. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys.
Help.
Nah, I lied. So you guys are free to act however you wish.
I would like to heal Root as I am very close.
All right. What do you cast?
I will cast. Sorry, I'm going to spells. And the dog was licking my foot. I will cast.
Damn Snow.
Is my healing spell?
Licking people.
Oh, Cure Wounds.
All right, and go ahead
Root, you
and
will heal 10 damage.
Great. As you place your magic bandage soaked in healing potion as Root, it comes back to consciousness. Bad is also unconscious.
The wound is packed really well, just because of.
Can Root
You get it.
healing word on Bad? Like he'll
Yeah.
come up and send it out.
Yeah, absolutely. You will have to move closer because it's 30 feet, I think, or is it 60 feet?
The
Oh,
healing
no.
word is 60 feet.
Can I help him up?
Yeah, I think you're within range. So go ahead and just roll your healing. You're
Just
literally
within.
in range.
Yep. It's the best. Level 1, so... Oh, wait. I can just click the button. I keep forgetting that.
Buttons are good.
Buttons are great, especially when it works. Oh, no. Okay, there it goes. You get 6 healing.
Nice. As you all are brought back to consciousness, you hear Tulnark shout, all right, crew, to your stations. We've got fires to fight. Votos, I need a wave on deck here. Agnes, pull the wounded out. Took, deal with your workshop. Quick, Miss Fish, with any... That's not even Tulnark's voice, whatever. With any luck, we'll save the scary yet. That's a different thing. As with the enemies defeated, you hear shouts from the crew, but they all begin to sort of go to the water and begin to continue to fight the fires.
Root's gonna open his arms and welcome Snow into them. Like, there you are.
Yeah,
While
looking
that's
kind of rough.
happening,
Mm-hmm.
could I bandage Agnes also so that she doesn't turn into a zombie?
Sure, if you like.
I will do that. She's gonna
As
get.
she greatly thanks you for that. As Tulnark comes over to you and says, Mistress, Tulnark and the Horns have much to do here. Captain needs you at the masthole. You know the way?
Yes, the fox showed me earlier.
What? Good. Be quick about it. As he goes back to the ship to help. And you see the whole crew is kind of trying to put out the fires, deal with the mess. You see Agnes, after being healed, very quickly rushes into the ship and person by person is pulling out crew members who were trapped in it when the attack happened.
Great.
So, Mistress, what do you do?
I'm just gonna let Votos know that anyone who's been bit or even close to one of those worms needs to get healed with magic.
Yes, I shall do this. At the moment, though, he is holding up a large wall of water that he has just conjured up from the ocean as he splashes it over some of the larger fires.
Oh, cool.
As he will then go about healing those who have been bitten.
Bad is gonna go find Elmark.
I'm right here. Haven't gone
Yes, he's-
anywhere.
Hasn't gone anywhere. The plants need tending.
Yeah, they're very smoky. They require a little bit of care.
Are you ready to go?
Oh, yes. Where are we going?
Let's go. You need to show me where the trail ended.
Can we take a moment?
Follow the fingers.
Can you give me a head start?
Yes, this way. Come on, and I'll show Bad the direction that I came from, the mast hold.
Okay. So are you all going to go with, or are they just running off on their own?
I'm gonna go.
As we're going, Roots
Mm-hmm.
where is it? The saliva or whatever that we got. The restorative ointment.
Oh, saliva. I was like, what?
Hey, we're gonna, as an action, apply it to Snow and Root, and that is maximized. Is that right?
Great. Sure, why not?
Cool. That unicorn's gone, by the way. It went down when Root went down.
Oh, that's true. All right, so go ahead and roll your healing, Jesse.
It's maximized, so it's 16 healing.
Oh, right. There you go.
Actually, it's 18 healing.
Nice.
We're gonna offer one to Bab as well.
Okay. So that's 18 healing for Bad as well.
Oh, thank you.
Is there anything else you all would like to do here?
I
Fabulous.
just make sure
Oh.
that my drug plants are okay.
You see, Elmark has brought your drugs out of the ship.
Short
You really
rest.
think I'd leave any plant behind, whether it's an uncouth one or not?
No.
Need a short rest.
You warlocks are always so whiny.
You worry me, plant man.
I'm sorry. Who just saved your dog?
You saved Snow?
Yes.
Root's gonna run over to Elmark and grab him in his heart.
Elmark's going to retreat from the hug very quickly.
No, strength check. No.
Dexterity
Elmark,
check?
you can bonus disengage if you'd like.
Yeah, bonus action, disengage, and hide.
Okay, as Elmark kind of slips out of your grasp and begins going quickly towards the mast hold. As you all rush through the district, you see you go actually back to the neutral hold. You see the various cultists you have felled. Their black robes stained with blood and ripped. Many of their masks destroyed. You continue up the scaffolding, up and up the various winding staircases, and the railed walkways between districts. You hear several distant explosions as you begin to just continue to climb up the stairs. You turn the corner, and Root, what's your passive perception?
22.
Root, you begin to smell something that gives you pause. It's the smell of a great deal of oil, which kind of like an industrial oil, which you have gotten used to because of Christoph and his various machinations. So you begin to smell that as you guys continue to go up and up. And then, yeah, what do you want to do?
The party? Like, smells like Christoph.
All I smell is smoke.
Smells like Blake.
Oh, you
stuff.
called me by my name.
Do not like this. Do not like this one bit. Where is Gearforge? Where is the captain of him?
Yeah, are we close to there, Steven?
No, you're actually kind of going up the center of the Red Scary. So you would know Gearforge would be where you are. He would be due right for a little while. I mean, his area. You don't know where he is specifically.
Is there anyone tailing us, Steven?
With your passive perception, you know that nobody's tailing you.
Okay.
What, Jeffrey? Marshall has a hand up? No, I don't see it. He's just listening right now. All right, so you guys continue up, and you see in the direction you're heading, just kind of a trail of pearlescent oil is trickling up the stairs in the direction you need to go.
Does it look like
This is
it's
the
enough that they could set the whole thing on fire with it?
No, it's at first it's like a few dots and drips, and then it kind of makes a line, almost like your car is leaking oil.
Okay.
or something's bleeding.
All right. So you all, as you round the next landing, you step into a thick pool of this black pearlescent oil, and you see in the center of this landing on these stairs, in front of but not blocking the path up, is the upper torso of an iron golem. Its bottom half is missing and it is leaking gallons of oil. Amongst the oil are these struggling gears in a web of like black strings, almost like he's been partially strung up. So
Shit.
that's what you guys see.
Is it
It's
ton?
not Gear Forge, right?
It is not. It seems to be, Christoph, you actually would recognize this as one of the guards that usually is outside of the ironworks.
Shit. Okay, can I pick up some of the gears and run up to him and try to talk to him and ask someone to be like, who did this to you?
As you approach, you see that his chest has been ripped open, and inside is a fleshy mass that is beating, almost like a heart.
Oh,
And as you approach it,
inside the golem?
inside the golem, as it, and you hear, "Please kill me. The pain, so much pain."
Okay, and Elmark will shoot it
I'm gonna
Roll an
oh
attack.
god.
right in the fleshy part.
Yeah, you have advantage because it's super prone. Actually, technically, you don't have advantage on, but it's fine.
27.
That hits. How much damage do you do?
If it's sneak attack, then 18. Otherwise, 8.
It is as you pierce the heart, and Christoph, as you're right there in front of it, it bleeds out. Just a gout of black oil just covers you, as like an arterial spray is just spraying out oil, and you all hear, "Thank you," as the lights in its eyes fade away.
You're welcome.
First of all, fuck you. I was gonna do that. Second of all, it doesn't look like a heart, right? It looks like skin
kinda
and
looks
flesh.
like a heart.
Looks like it's got an arrow through
Like-
it. That's what it looks
Okay, like a regular sized heart or like a big
A
heart?
large heart.
Oh Jesus. Okay, I was afraid of this, you guys. Oh fuck.
You walk down the
Okay.
yellow brick road.
So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to keep going up?
I mean, is there a different option? Can we go just
You
to
can
the
go
new
up
land
or
now?
down, or you could leap off the scaffolding and see what happens.
Bad will continue going up.
Up
Can
we
we
go.
look at the fleshy mass real quick?
Okay, you look at the fleshy mass. There's an arrow.
Yeah, can we study it to see if it was like pieced together from another living
Sure.
thing?
How much time would you like to spend studying the iron golem?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Maybe
go
a
past
short
them
rest?
while they're doing it.
All I want to do is ascertain if it's radiant or necrotic in nature.
The heart?
Yes.
Make a religion check.
Fleshy in nature.
I'll give him a +5.
Okay.
Fleshy in nature.
You all see that shot? 33-time junior archery champ.
God damn it.
Smoke comes out of
Root
it.
add +5.
It's a 23
Uh,
total.
Nice. It's certainly not anything you would be familiar with. It's not a death. It's not negative energy magic, and it's also not positive energy magic. It is science. Science.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Ugh. Do not like this. We're just going to continue up with the rest of the.
Oh, is he frozen?
Yeah, I think he said he was
Already
continuing
froze.
with the rest of us.
Great. We're
Yeah,
just gonna
sorry.
keep. You guys are great. We are gonna keep heading up.
It's not
You
ominous.
finally.
Can I scout like 20 feet ahead of the party? Can I use my, since I still have Heidi potion?
Sure.
Great. I just want to stealth ahead so I can kind of at least see what's coming before we get there.
I'm
Alright,
going to
make a-
stealth with Elmark.
Both of you make a stealth check for me with +10.
And Cloak of Sneaky Sneaks.
So 25 and
Hold on. 37.
the ship's real fucked up. That is a sleight of hand check, Elmark, but it's the same numbers, so 37.
I realize that, and my apologies. That's why
fine.
I did not roll with advantage.
Well, take the 29.
Well,
'cause
39.
that's 39, as Elmark just vanishes. As you, Meek, you don't even see Elmark, as you think he's with you, but you guys make it to the top of the landing, and you both see it first. So you've passed the sunken nest, past the floor that the ironworks would have been on, and I can switch you guys kind of over to the other image map. Shaboop.
Ooh.
The mast hold sits atop the Red Scary on a central platform. A modest home sits alone here. You can look out over the vast expanse of the ocean in the night and see that each of the district is aglow from embers of fires below. You hear distant screams and battle cries. The building in front of you appears to be a modest one-story manor, at least from the outside. Dark oak wood and light eggshell paint mark this as what was probably a very nice hold. Small, probably perfect for the Blackjack Monarch, who typically would have resided here. There's no fire or sign of conflict here. There is a very ornate oak front door, and Elmark and Meek, you guys get there first, and you notice it is ajar.
Wait, like what kind of jar? Like a mason jar? Like
God damn it.
I'm going to peek.
Boo.
I'm going to peek through the crack in the door.
Okay. You sneak up, still quite stealthy, as the rest of the parties, you would arrive 20 feet behind them at this point, seeing the building. And Meek, you see, just from peeking inside, make a perception check for me.
Where's that at? There it is. 19.
19. Nice. Inside the room is a nice nautically themed bedroom. The room has kind of a thick layer of dust on it, along the bed and shelves in the back. In the right corner, you see a large piano, seemingly made out of human bone. More importantly, however, in the center of the room, you see a man speaking. He wears black leather armor and a long black robe. A brimmed hat sits upon his head, and he wears a black mask. You recognize him from Marshall's wanted posters. This is the outlaw. His back is to the door, and in front of him, partially strung up with black strings, a blue-skinned tiefling in a ripped dress. And you hear...
No, damn it, no.
You, Meek and Elmark, you both hear. I did not expect you to survive this long, sea devil. You will give me what I need in time. But I believe we have guests. Misfits, do come in.
How did you see me? I'm so sneaky.
Yeah, I was about to say in the middle of whenever he was talking, I was going to try and throw 2 arrows in the back of his head.
You haven't entered the room yet. What would you like to do?
Well, it would be
Hey,
rude not to
Kristoff
accept an
blaze
invitation.
up before on the walk up.
Sure.
No wonder he knew we were coming.
Yeah, at this point, Meek and Elmark, you smell just skunk weed.
Well, that's what you get for being a good friend. Right, I
So
guess we'll
what-
walk. I'll walk in the room and be just casually and be like, "Hello."
He turns to you, and you see the sea devil is still conscious. She's strung up by her right arm, but she's still breathing, heavily bleeding from various wounds.
Can I
Um,
attempt to shoot where she's being strung up at?
Sure, if you like, yeah.
Try
Now
to
make
shoot
an
her
attack
down.
roll.
Has Marshall been able to get in the room yet?
I think it's
Sure,
just Meek.
Marshall, you can enter the room now if you'd like.
A 27.
That hits as it pling, just cuts into, and it falls down, and she kind of collapses to the ground, and the outlaw says, "No, that was not very nice. I was wondering when the esteemed Marshal and Captain Elmark the Vile would arrive.
Oh, you've heard of me.
I hope you have received my gifts."
Yes, I found them quite distasteful, and we're probably going to kill you because of it.
Oh, you have been one step behind this body for some time. All of you, but especially the Marshal. Well done in finally reaching me.
Is this like your third body? Do you have rentals?
This body was once a small-time crook. I gave him a better purpose. I so wanted to meet you all, the chosen ones. Bah! I am the first and shall be the last.
Oh, are you one of Yeagon's little brats?
You see, the mask doesn't really show much expression, but you swear the slits in the eyes narrow and say, "I do not know this. Yeagon?
Oh.
Whom is that?"
What's Meek? What's his real name?
Can I pull out my book real quick and see if it's like doing anything weird, or maybe ask Aegon real fast if that's Tenebito?
Which are you doing?
Let's go with asking Aegon. I feel like that's the safer one.
Okay, so what do you say?
Is this Tenebito? I feel like you can see him, right?
Meek, you hear a voice in your head that says, "Yes."
What do I do with the book?
Christoph would like to. Go ahead, Meek.
Aegon, what do I do with the book?
You don't get a response.
All right, I'm gonna
And
take
you
out the
hear
book.
the outlaw says, "No, no, no. You shall not be contacting my father at the moment. I have shut off his sight."
Can I step into the room?
I assume you're all in the room at this point.
Oh, can I shoot him?
Take out the book.
All right, Christoph, go ahead and roll an attack. And Meek, you take out the book and you
Hell
swear
yeah.
his eyes go wide. What is that to
I'm
hit?
gonna roll with advantage because I'm high.
Great.
It's a 21 to hit.
As you discharge your gun, it passes through.
Shit.
Bad. You notice something none of the others do. Let me grab my note because I wrote this down. Did I write this down? Maybe I had a dream. Yes, here it is. Bad. You and you alone see that next to the bed, a woman sits in a dusty chair. Her red glowing hair blazes with illusory magics. She is watching the scene unfolding intensely. You don't think anyone else has seen her, but you swear her lips are moving, and there's very subtle finger gestures. As Kristoff, the bullet passes through the outlaw, and he smiles. No, no, no. As the leather armor on his back begins to unravel in thick ribbons. They shape themselves into thick, 6 long blades on his back, and the mask cracks into a smile. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. With you all rolling initiative at the start of next session.
Oh God!
Heal the captain. Caw-caw.
This is. There's a lot of bad things happening right now.
I have 3 spell slots left. I hope you guys know.
You mean
Yeah, I have
bad
0.
things?
Me has 0.
I
I also
actually,
have 0.
just so you guys know, I actually planned on just bailing on the Hydra fight entirely. So.
Oh, great. That's great.
Yeah.
To know.
Yeah, I was gonna leave and try and find the fox, but I needed Elmark to show me where to start.
Well, I
So
was not
I stuck
abandoning
around.
any of my plants. All right, I worked too hard to grow these sons of bitches.
And thank you so much for saving Snow.
So
Hey,
the,
just so you know, I was planning on killing you all.
I say that to them
Jeffrey,
every
what the
other
hell?
Wednesday. You were close. Like some of those bite attacks were like terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, and I didn't really think out the whole sanctuary move because I was the other person within striking distance. So yeah, you KO'd me real good, Jeffrey. So that was that was a little scary. If all of those would have hit, you would have just killed me entirely.
Oh my God, that's great.
That would have just flat out killed me.
and so the book didn't do anything weird whenever I pulled it out, right?
It didn't seem to react. You're not sure why.
Okay. I feel like maybe he's not really there.
He might not be.
So yeah, Stephen, would it be okay for me to say that I'm rushing the girl? I don't know if I need to do that in initiative order or not.
Yeah,
but
you'll have to do that in initiative order because
Okay.
Kristoff shot first.
Yes,
then
every time.
I will not say anything else.
Sorry, Greedo. Kristoff shot
Very
first.
good. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen, for playing. That was session 49. In 2 weeks, we will pick up with session 50
Oh my goodness.
in the masked hold of